Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to entry number 4, Retirement Diary, another email. So, I know you have been watching the news and everything that is going on with federal employees. The word crazy is not, it is not even a word anymore. I don't know what this is, but I wanted to come and give you an update of everything that's been going on. So, you all know that I put my retirement papers in November the 8th, 2024. And so I will be retiring April the 30th of this year, 2025. So, of course, when January 20th came in, we got a new administration, and that is when all hell just happened. And so every day, literally every day, it has been something, something, something. And so I wanted to share with you all of the emails that we have gotten, at least from my department. So I must say, my headquarters, my department I'm in, they have been pretty good. At one point, they weren't even telling us anything. We were in like cyber space, nothing going on. We couldn't, no one would answer our emails or anything. So around about February the 3rd, we get an email, and this email for us came from our department heads about the deferred resignation offer. Okay. So our division actually attached an agreement. And so with that agreement, if you were going to take it, you would sign this agreement. Well, I had a problem with the agreement because the word resignation is what I had a problem with. And so in my brain, I am saying to myself, why would I do something like that? And so the things that stuck out, it was a 3-page agreement. So the things that stuck out in this agreement, which gave me pause, which I wasn't going to do it anyway, was the fact that it is 14 bullets. But the one thing that stuck out to me, which really like caused me to really laugh, was bullet number 9. Now, bullet number 9, it says, by signing this agreement, the parties acknowledge that they have entered into an agreement knowingly, voluntarily, and free from improper influence, coercion, or distress. I was like, you have been doing all of these things to us since January the 20th. So why would I sign that? That's a lie. You have been doing these things to us every day. So I had a problem with that one. Then I really had a problem with bullet number 12. Bullet number 12 is too long to read, but I will summarize it. Bullet number 12 basically takes away all my rights, all of them. So I can do nothing. So if these people renege on this it's a fake promise, renege on this promise, there is nothing I can do. I mean, literally nothing. I would have gave up all of my rights. I couldn't go to court. I can't even get the employee union to come on my behalf. Nothing. So, of course, that was out of the question. I wasn't doing anything like that. So then after we go through that spill, and of course, they got the union took them to court and all of that, and it ended up, I don't think the union did a really good job of at that point. But anyway, so then on February the 5th, we get another email. And now this email is telling us about taking the Voluntary Early Retirement Authority, which is called VERA. Okay, I was like, I can take that. Oh yeah, I will be happy to take that. But guess what? They put a what do you call it? A hook on it. In order for you to take the VERA, the Voluntary Early Retirement Authority, you also had to take the first one where you would resign. Okay. So I'm like, what? Okay, so that was out, couldn't do that one. And that one ended up, due to the court thing, that one ended up, it's supposed to end it on the 6th of February, but it went until I think the 10th. So anyway, I did not take that. I would have taken the VERA because I'm eligible for the VERA, but because I had to sign the other thing to resign, I wasn't going to do such a thing. Now, the last time we got any correspondence from our union was actually on February the 6th. So I have not received any other correspondence from our union at all. Okay. So then on February the 10th, we received an email from our HR benefits office, which was a really good presentation that our HR office did. Now, they did not take questions. They just did the presentation. If you had questions, they had a special benefits mailbox that you can send your question to. And so, but they weren't, maybe they're answered. I don't think they even were still not answering questions. I'm sure they got the mailbox. I'm sure they're opening it, but they're not answering anything. But anyway, the presentation was really good because they did retirement eligibility for the CSRS and FERS employees. They informed us on the Voluntary Early Retirement Authority, and then also how to assess the GRB platform, which is the system that we use to put your retirement application in. So like I said, it was a really, really good presentation, and I got my question answered. So my question was, because when I first signed up in November, I got an email back that they would start doing my paperwork around or about January 15th. Well, that didn't happen because it got crazy. So I was sending emails like crazy, wasn't getting any information. So doing the presentation with my benefits office, the way our office works is, so a week before I am to retire, my paperwork will get processed. And then I will review it, make sure everything's okay, and all of that good stuff. So at least I did get my question answered. That was the only question I had. So I felt better. Now I know. So a week before April 30th, they will process my paperwork, and I will be able to make any corrections necessary. So the next email that we received was on February the 21st. And this email was about returning to in-person work. Now, I don't have a problem with going back into the office or anything like that. And I am so grateful and I am thankful that God watched out for me, because I do not have to return to work until April the 28th. Okay, but I am over 300 miles away from my job. And so there is no resident post near me. So I literally have to go back to my office. And so, like I said, it worked out perfect for me because I am retiring on April the 30th. So I only need to be there, two days, throughout 3 days, get there on Monday too. So I will just spend those 2 nights at a hotel that is near the building where I need to go. And so when I walk out of there on Wednesday, when I get off, do my day and walk out, I can leave all my equipment and everything. I am done. So that worked out for me perfectly. So I don't feel any kind of way about returning. I knew that this was going to come. I knew it was going to happen. I just didn't know when, but I always had a feeling that it was going to happen. So On February the 24th, majority of our senior executives, they reported to work on February 24th. The other part or other half of the employees, they're going to report on March the 17th. And then I am in the last leg of that. So I report on April 28th. So that came out. So we have that. So then we come to March the 3rd, which is today, when we have this email. What did you do last week? So last Monday we didn't do it because our senior headquarters was like, no, don't do it. Let us get more information. So after that little whatever they had, all of the secretaries were, had their first cabinet meeting and how that went down. So then the email comes out again called part 2 and what we were supposed to do. And so yep, we have to send in 5 bullet points every Monday before 11:59 p.m. And so that makes, I have from today until April 9 Mondays that I have to send in 5 bullets. And I believe that's 45 bullets that I need to send in throughout this time that I'm still here. So that is the last email that we have received for everything that's going on. In my group that I am in, we did lose a few people that were let go last week. And so those people are on administrative leave with pay and benefits until March the 14th. So now, March the 14th is going to be the thing that we really see what is going to happen. Are the Republican Party going to come up with a budget so that we will be off of the continuing resolution? But they do have some talk going around that they want to kick it down the road until December, right? So we just have to wait and see what actually is going to happen with that. Or will we be furloughed? Okay. So what I want to share with everyone, you don't know when or if it's going to happen to you, because you don't know if your management has sent your name forward or anything like that. So I was helping another coworker today. She got her letter on Friday, but she, because of the type of sensitive work that she does and the things they need her to close out, so she does not leave until Friday. So she contacted me to get help of getting her paperwork moved over to her own personal computer, all of her SF50s and all of that. So you need to do that regardless if you think you're not going to need to do it. You do need to do it. So if you need to make sure you have all of your SF50s, you need to make sure you have all of your pay stubs and anything that you need for your job. You need to make sure you have it on your own personal computer. Also, if you have MyPay, which is what we have at my location, and for MyPay, you're able to get your LESs, your leave and earning statements. You can also make an account outside of your job, and that way you'll be able to still, you have a year access to MyPay. Okay. And so I would suggest that you do all the things that you need to do to make sure that you have the proper paperwork that you need. And then also, you are eligible for unemployment if you did not resign from your job, because if they just let you go and you didn't resign, you will be able to get unemployment for either 23 or 26 weeks, but I think it's 26 weeks. Okay. And if you know, right now, you should be having a plan B. If you go into work and you know your system is shut down, or later throughout the day they call you into the office and tell you that you're no longer going to be there, but you need to have a plan B in place. And you also need to put together your budget. You need to start trying to, if you got debt, you need to be working your ass off to try to pay that stuff off. Okay. Because it is a lot of people that are looking for jobs, and you know, I just hope you have a plan B. Um, if there is something that you are working on and that you have been working on and you just been dragging your little feet and you haven't completed it, you kept saying, "Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it." So now is the time to get ready to do it. And if you have any certifications of anything that you used to do and you let your certifications lapse, you guess what? You need to get those certifications back up. Okay. And this is, we don't know what's going to happen from day to day. Me personally, I am praying that I make it to April 30th. And like I said, I report to work on April 28th, and then 3 days I will be out of there. If my job offers another Vera without the resignation hooked onto it, then I will take it sooner, and I will just take it sooner. So we'll see what's going to happen. I already did my 5 bullets. I have it set to send at 10 p.m. And so, you know, we're gonna do what we do what I need to do. I'm not pushing back on anything. I do wait until our management tell us what to do. And I'm not gonna push back on anything, because this is what I've learned um in my growing up. That's those people job. They hired me as an employee. I don't own that job. Okay. So I don't, but that's how I feel about it. And so I want to wish all of you the best. If you are able to retire, you might want to seriously think about maybe going on and getting out, and find something else to do, or, you know, stay there and be under pressure or whatever of them, you know, doing stuff to you every day. But I want to wish all of you the best, and I will keep you informed of as I get closer. So I made it to March. So let's pray that I get through March and then April. So I do wish all of you the best, and remember, have all your ducks in a row, because you just never know when and if you will be let go. Okay, and we're just going to keep doing what we do. Bye, everybody. Talk to you soon.